On the 5th anniversary of the entry of Italian troops into Abyssinian capital, His Majesty Haile Selassie returns in triumph to Addis Ababa. A great ovation is given him by his subjects, who witness the moving spectacle of their emperor attending a Thanksgiving service at the Cathedral of St. George, his first act on returning to the throne of Ethiopia. Accompanied by a number of military chiefs and religious leaders, including Ras Seum, Ras Kassa, and the chief abbot, Haile Selassie returns thanks to Almighty God for the restoration of his country. Today, Abyssinia rejoices. And now the triumphal procession, headed by Ethiopian troops, the royal car makes its way to the palace as a salute of 21 guns mingles with the greetings of the crowds thronging the tree-lined route to the emperor's home. Arriving in the palace grounds, the emperor is greeted by the General Officer Commanding-in-Chief, East African Forces, Lieutenant General Cunningham. After 5 years of exile, the dignified ruler of Ethiopia mounts the steps leading to the palace balcony. With his son, the Duke of Hara, beside him, the emperor calls upon his people not to reward evil with evil. Do not shame Ethiopia, he said, with acts worthy of our enemies. Haile Selassie has triumphed over Italy's profane fascist regime. Britain has set the conquering Lion of Judah once more at the head of a united Abyssinian nation, freed from the yoke of the tyrant.
Nobel Medal presented for bringing peace between his country, Ethiopia, and former neighboring enemy, Eritrea. Without hesitation, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed dedicated the prize to Ethiopians and Eritreans alike, as well as his political counterpart.
I accept this award on behalf of my partner and comrade in peace, President Selassie, whose goodwill, trust, and commitment were vital in ending the two-decade deadlock between our countries.
But the festivities will be cut short this year. Abiy Ahmed has planned to stay only a day and a half in the Norwegian capital, refusing any media interaction for the duration. At a time when his country is torn by ethnic violence and when the implementation of the reconciliation process with Eritrea is at a standstill.
We don't want the Horn to be a battleground for superpowers nor a hideout for the merchants of terror and brokers of despair and misery. We want the Horn of Africa to become a treasury of peace and progress.
A plea for peace, but difficulties remain to see this peace realized. In the months following his inauguration in April 2018, the young leader put an end to 20 years of deadly war between the two countries. But the momentum of democratization initiated in his country favored the affirmation of ethnic identities. Last October, anti-Abiy demonstrations led to inter-ethnic clashes, leaving nearly 90 people dead.